Okay, so we're in the process of making an outdoor pizza oven. We're really excited to try this next one. We've done one before, and we're going to kind of shimmy and do a little bit more to it than what we wanted to after we made the first one and we found some ideas that we like after shopping at Home Depot. So we're gonna bring you along, get started. And he found this tuber floor is really helping him just kind of level out the rock a little bit. The key, we feel like, is to make sure your ground is as level as possible and as sturdy as possible, right? So we don't have concrete to put it on, so we have it on our gravel, and then Mike's using the level to make sure these 16 by 16 pavers are as flat and sturdy as possible. These things are so heavy, so once it goes on, I mean, it's not going to tip anywhere, but we just want to make sure it is level. So this is the base. Yeah, this is the base that I came up with, and so I wanted to do these 3 and 3. So let's see how that holds. Okay, we finished the foundation that I came up with, and I don't know why I was gonna do all of the bases just like the bottom base, and Mike's like, nope, let's turn it, and I love it. It looks so much better, and it's super, super, super sturdy. This is our base, which we already used. That's why it looks a little burnt. Mike is opting to space these a little bit apart to create a little bit more airflow, because that's where the logs are gonna go.
Fire goes on top of here.
Yep, and so we want a little bit more airflow to go under it. We're gonna attempt that. Nice thing is this is movable, right? So we can move it if it doesn't work, but that we're hoping will help with the smoke and the airflow for the next time around. Building it, you can actually go get bricks cut in half, which we might do to fill in that, but when you're building it, you kind of need to stabilize these end pieces with that. That's why we've got that on. These are the metal strips that we got at Home Depot, that they were 4 feet, and we cut them into 2 feet strips. I don't think Home Depot will cut them for you, so you will have to cut them yourself. They're pretty sturdy, and this will kind of be like our braces for the ceiling. This part is key, which creates the airflow, what we learned from watching other videos.
It creates the oven on the top so that the heat burns through here, and you create a pocket that comes up through here into this spot up here, the oven.
Right, so you're gonna move these 2 pieces up, but have this one back, and it's gonna create a little bit of a gap before we put on our ceiling. So this is the basic oven part, and Mike just made the ceiling.
The gap right here.
Yep, I'm showing that, and then we'll put the top part on, but just so you know, once again, this has got to be left open to create airflow. Okay, now we're putting on this next layer, and we just want to clarify, this is a gap, can you see? And this top one is now aligned. That these 2 bases are popped out, and we have this in the step-by-step pictures, but now the top one is back in, so just these 2 are popped out to give it, you know, what we're learning, kind of some airflow. Okay, so that is our pizza oven. This is where the fire's gonna go. That's where the pizza's gonna go. Up here is also gonna get hot. You have to be careful. So in directions on another one that I saw where we combined the 2 ideas, they pulled these blocks forward. We like the look of it. So you do have a little bit of a space in the back, but we're okay with that. We moving forward and add some bricks back there. Starting the fire, cooking the pizza in it, and letting you know how long it takes. Okay, so Mike's making a little Boy Scout fire.
This would be called a log cabin.
The log cabin. So we're gonna see how long it takes. I mean, the last time it took us how many minutes to get this hot enough?
It takes a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
This is definitely not like an indoor oven where you just, it's gonna be ready in 10 minutes. Take a little bit.
But that's the fun of it,
but
right?
That's why we want to keep practicing and fiddling with it. We think it's kind of fun. And then if you never have access, if you don't have access to your oven for whatever reason, and the power goes out, you can still cook.
And even this gets hot up here, so this can act like a stovetop.
Yeah. This is actually lit pretty well. Yeah. We're just gonna keep an eye on this. I'll let you know time frame. So we're 5 minutes in. It's going great.
One thing's important: make sure you use nice dry wood.
Yep.
Burns a lot better.
Yep. Now we also want to try next time coals and see what coals do, because I think that could also be useful. We're just going to test it out. This is not kid friendly, meaning it's hot and you should not ever leave this unattended. And we don't have little kids running around, but if I did, I don't know, I'd be nervous because the whole thing's not that, but this is going to all get hot. And so I'm just saying that this is definitely a hot situation. But we have no little kids, and we're alone, so we feeling good about it. Is it good?
Nice and smoky flavor. Tastes good.
Is it pretty smoky flavoring?
Oh,
what's the crust look like? Show me the back. Okay, so we could have cooked it a little less.
Yep.
So we cooked it faster this time around. So we're trying another one. Definitely you're gonna not like, the top is gonna be a little bit browner because kind of the flames are coming up. Is it pretty crunchy?
Perfect, actually.
It's okay? Yay! I'm happy to report, you guys, it is working. This is working. This is what we did. So he took it out, let it get a little crunchy, and then takes it off of the paper and then stuck it back in for a little bit. So these are from Papa Murphy's and they're totally working. Of course you can make your own. We're trying store-bought first. Disaster. Okay, it looks okay, but then show me the bottom. So what did we do wrong this time?
Oh, we took it off the paper. Probably too early.
Yeah, you can smell it burny.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Tips, guys? I don't know. That one worked just fine.
That one worked really good.
I don't know why that one burned. So now we know these cook, but I think it's gonna take us some time to figure out like how quick, do you know what I'm saying, and all that jazz. But we're gonna keep figuring out because I love this guy. Okay. This is our assessment. We think pizza ovens your pizza is supposed to actually cook pretty quick, but these are made for the oven. This store-bought Papa Murphy's thing.
I mean, ultimately, this oven can get up to 700 degrees. And what might have happened is it was less hot, so it's colder. We cooked the first one. The second one,
it was really hot.
Which is inside this burned, like was a little too hot.
So next time around, which will probably be in a few days, we'll do our own pizza recipe and shove it in there and only keep it in there for like the 8 minutes that you put a pizza in and see how that works. But we know it works. So, yay, that's what you guys wanted to know. If it worked, it works, and it's awesome. I mean, this is good pizza. So, we'll keep you posted.